Listen, these stairs, they keep me in shape. Oh my gosh. I missed the train.
shower เสร็จ finish ตอน at 8 โมง 8 o'clock และ
Class was a real doozy today. Our teacher that we normally have every day was out for the first time. He was sick, and so we had a substitute teacher. So therefore, that being said, teaching style a little bit different, and we were forced to, or I won't say forced, challenged to write about our daily routine in Thai. So I wrote about my daily routine. Want to hear it? Here it goes. All right, so Chan Dun Dong Hok Mong Sisip Nati. So I said that I woke up at 6:45 a.m. Ap Nam Set Dong Jet Mong Le Tang Du Set. I took my shower I took my shower at 7 a.m. and then I put my clothes on after that. Lang Jak Nang Chang King Yogurt. After that, I ate yogurt, and I didn't translate something correctly on the second sentence. I said after that, but it was and. I learned 2 new phrases today, 1 new word and 1 new phrase. Le means and lang jak nan means after that. Then my next one was Cham Pai Rong Rien Dong Gao Mong Chao. I go to school at 9 a.m. That's when I leave. So as you have heard in my reading, my Thai it's choppy. It still needs work, but I've been in class, been going to school for 6 weeks now. We've learned a lot of vocabulary. We are now at the point where we've recently learned about days of the week, and for each day they have a certain color to signify that day. And our teacher told us when he was in school, those colors, their polo shirts would have to match that day. So I think Monday was red, so Mondays when they were, I may have the wrong colors, but either way it goes, whatever the color was for that day, that's the color shirt that they would wear. So we learned the days of the week, months of the year, still working on, and telling time. So putting all that together to try to make sentences and talk about what time you do this, what time do you go here, and this, that, and the other. Going to school makes me feel like I have to do something. So having had a little taste of retirement and now going to school, some days I don't want to wake up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. Why am I doing this? But I really do want to learn Thai, and I do enjoy it. So once I get that morning, grouchiness out of the way, then when I get to school, I'm fine. It has been a good investment. I will say that, because I like being able to go to the market and ask for certain things in Thai. I'm able to communicate how do you say it in Thai. I really appreciate knowing some of the basic terms. So I do not regret it. It's just sometimes, having had that taste of retirement, I don't want to go anywhere. So I have 8 months. I signed up for the 8-month program. So I foresee that I should be able to speak Thai much more fluently. It still will not be correct because of the tones. I am still struggling with the tones. They have 5 tones. It's been six weeks now that we've been in school. I started January 6th. Yep, exactly. Just about exactly 6 weeks that I've been in school. So, I mean, think about it. Only 6 weeks and I'm already able to say some sentences. I can, tell someone my name. I can ask them how they're doing. And that's if they slow down. And most times what I've noticed, like when I'm at the market and I tell them that I can speak a little bit of Thai, then they kind of slow it down. Or when we've been in a Grab and the taxi driver, after we say a couple of things in Thai, they're like, oh, you know Thai? And I'll tell them I'm going to school. Like, I can say that in Thai. I can tell them that I'm going to school to learn Thai. Pu Pasa Thai, Thai Dai. And I'm like, Nick Noi. So I think it's so cool. That's cool. That's the cool part. And I just think being in another country, it just makes more sense to be able to communicate with them in their language. And think about it. A lot of them know English, and that's not their first language. Think about that. I need to digress a little bit though, because the Thais that know English are more so the ones that are close to the city center. As you get out in the more local areas, it's a little more challenging, but then that's where my Thai really helps, where I can try to communicate with them. So that's where it really helps. I think the most challenging thing, there's two things that make Thai really challenging for me. One is the tones. So how one word with 5 different tones can mean 5 different things. That doesn't mean that every word is like that, but that's how some of the words are. And then the second thing is that there's so much vocabulary. They have different, so I learned today that you can say late in the morning and late in the evening 2 different ways. Like, you can't just say late. You can say late for, there's a late for evening or late for, either way, it can get a little confusing. So one of the words that can be said different ways, 5 tones, that has just about 5 meanings is ma. So depending on how I say ma, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to try to say it because I'm still going to mess it up. But M-A-A with different tones can mean dog, can mean horse, can mean come, can mean, there's one more. I forgot what the 4th one was, but I think it has 4 meanings depending on the inflection of your voice. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, let me see if I can do this. So the 5 inflections. The first one, ma, 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 no, ma, something like that. And and the last one is ma. I think I did it right. So it's a straight, up, down, something like that. Oh, they have names for it though. They do have, it's like mid-tone, low tone, rising tone. So they have names for it. Falling tone. So a lot of times after school, I'm mentally spent. I am done and I'm hungry. So all I want to do is eat. So I'm ready to have lunch because for the most part, I don't usually have breakfast, or if I do have something, it's usually yogurt. So I have yogurt before I go to class. So trying to get in studying, content, relaxation can be a little tricky. Exploration, because we like to explore, it can be tricky. So I got to balance everything out and kind of make myself a schedule because it's been haphazard the last couple of weeks. So now that we're getting in the nitty gritty, I know I need to just get a better routine to get everything in that I want to get in, especially those 4 days of the week when I have school. And it's not a long time. Like, I know it's not a long time that I'm in class, but it cuts half of your day. So I get up in the morning and I'm trying to get out of here by 9 o'clock. School starts at 10. It's for 2 hours. I get out at 12, and then it's time to, think about lunch and have something to eat, and then have the rest of my day to myself. It somewhat feels a little weird being in class, but not at the same time, if that makes sense, because when I was teaching in the States, there's always trainings. Like, we always had professional trainings that we had to go to. We always had to test out certain strategies on each other when we would go to these trainings. So you kind of felt like a student anyway when you would go to these trainings, but that was for a certain amount of time. So now being in class, and it's consistent, and it's not just I go one time, do my hours, and then I'm done. It's a little challenging, like I said, having to go to class and sit there. But I appreciate the teacher because I understand how it feels to be in that position. So I do appreciate the teacher and their patience. I was talking to QueenFish and telling him how I realized, you know, being a kindergarten teacher, and once I became seasoned in, you know, teaching, and especially at that level, you have to be mindful of all the senses that need to take place and all the things that they need to accomplish at one time to complete whatever it is that you have placed in front of them. So that's the same thing with language class. There can't be too many things that need to go on while you're trying to learn the language. For example, sometimes I notice that there's things on the slides that are not in the book that they gave me. So I'm trying to either record it or I'm trying to write it, and at the same time I'm trying to hear it, and I don't always get it all as far as listening so that I can be able to produce that sound or that word. And that's the challenging part of being in a language class and it not being all in a book, because I feel like if everything that was being presented was all in the book, then I can focus more on the sound and how to pronounce the words. I'm sure you're wondering, how is it that I'm able to attend language class? How is it that I'm still here? Well, signing up for the language class provided me the ability to also request for an education visa. The class that I signed up for is for 8 months, and they do, when we went to go get the actual education visa stamped in our passports, they told us to make sure that we keep our Thai phone number up to date, because the immigration officer may or may not call just to check up on you to make sure that you are where you say you're supposed to be, that you're learning the Thai, or they could actually come to the school and they will pull random people from the class to talk to you and to see if you're actually going to class and if you can speak Thai. I haven't experienced it just yet, but I know just to be ready at any point in time. Thank you for taking out the time to watch the video, and I hope that maybe I have shown you that there is a benefit and that you see a progression in my Thai that may convince you to consider learning Thai. And on that note, have a great day. Remember, we appreciate all of you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and be the change that you want to see.